Hi, this is Kathy Miller of Simply Stated Business. Today I'm going to talk to you about LinkedIn recommendations. A while back I wrote a post that had some tips in it on how to write a LinkedIn recommendation, and year after year it continues to be my number one post in terms of traffic. So it tells me that people are looking for tips on how to write a good LinkedIn recommendation. I also suspect that some people are rather intimidated by the process when asked for a recommendation. So I'm hoping that these simple tips that I have in this video will give you pain-free LinkedIn recommendations in your future. So let's take a look at it. So what happens? You receive a request for a LinkedIn recommendation. Somebody sends it to you, and for purposes of this video, let's assume you like the person, you like their work, and it is somebody you'd want to recommend. If it's not somebody you want to recommend, that's a problem for another day in another video. But we're going to assume you like this person and their work. For many people, this is the reaction they have when they get a request for a recommendation. It's like, oh no, they sent me a request for a recommendation. I hate doing recommendations. Their face gets all scrunchy. So I'm hoping this video with its tips take the scrunch out of your face and make these not quite so painful. It's not that bad. Seriously, really trust me on this. So let's get started. Start out by asking 3 simple questions about the person that you are writing the recommendation for. You ask how, what, and why. The first question, how? Very simple. How do you know the person? How long have you known the person? Is it somebody who worked at the same company as you? Or is it somebody your company hired as an independent contractor? What you might want to do is have a tablet out and just jot down some of the answers to the 3 questions, and also you can feel free to steal some of the descriptions in here to use in your recommendations, and until you get more comfortable with the process. So you just simply, how do you know them and how long? I worked with Mary as an accountant for 10 years at ABC Company, whatever the case may be. So the next question is what? What skills does the person have? What is it you like about them? And there's certain categories that apply to any position, so I think it's a good place to start. For example, communication skills. I don't know too many positions that don't require communication skills of some level. Some people, like a customer service person, obviously it weighs even more heavily, but everybody has to communicate with one another. So think about their communication skills. Are they a good listener? Are they articulate? Are they clear when they communicate? Are they a patient person? Are they a team player? Just steal a few of these ideas and descriptions and include those in your recommendation when you're talking about this person. And then leadership. Now, it's possible that you could have a person who's not in a supervisory or management position but still demonstrate leadership skills. So think about, do they build support when they're in a team situation? Do they inspire confidence? Are they a decisive leader? They're not wishy-washy. And they delegate effectively. They don't micromanage. They also take ownership of their decisions and their actions. Or maybe they're a problem solver. This is your go-to person that, if you've got a problem, they're going to figure out a solution for you. They're resourceful, they're a creative thinker, they're innovative, very imaginative, and they stay focused on that problem until they have a solution. These are all great skills, and if you're writing your recommendation, you'd want to include some of these descriptions, because the next employer or the next company that would hire them would really love to know that this person has great problem solving skills, because as we all know, work in life doesn't go smoothly all the time. And then time management. Think about the last task or project that they did for you. Were they organized? Did they set priorities? Did they pay attention to the details? And the biggie, did they deliver on the commitments? Again, just take some of these descriptions and pepper them throughout your recommendation about the person to show their time management skills. And the last category we have is change management. It's really easy to be a star when everything's going wonderfully and smoothly, but what happens when a monkey wrench is thrown into the situation? Does the person freak out and have a meltdown? Or are they somebody who's flexible and who adapts to the situation, works well under pressure? And even beyond that, they actually embrace change. They like change. It inspires them. Those are great skills and something that you'd want to include in a recommendation. So think if these particular skills apply to the person that you're recommending. So far we've looked at how you know the person, how long you've known them, and what kind of skills they have and what you like about the person. So our final thing is, why are you recommending this person? And again, we're assuming that this is somebody you want to recommend. So why are you recommending them? Well, you want to go beyond saying, well, because they asked me for a recommendation. So just again, think about the person overall, and where I start on the why is like, what kind of attitude do they have? Are they dedicated, can-do attitude, hard worker, strong work ethic? They're positive, optimistic, cheerful person. This is a person I'd want to recommend because I like their attitude. So these are just some descriptions of that attitude. And then you want to get into their knowledge, and that of course is going to depend upon what they do for a living. If they're a graphic designer or a social media guru and they have great knowledge about all the different social media platforms, or they're a marketing specialist that's really good at delivering results, or maybe they have industry specific knowledge like insurance or whatever it might be. A good tip too is if they have a good profile on LinkedIn, you might want to go to their profile and extract some of the same words they use to describe them. And then skills, and now I'm not talking about just the skills related to the position they're in. They could have other skills besides that. Let's say, for example, you have a business writer who also has great computer skills. Maybe they do some graphic work for you, or they've got great search engine optimization skills, SEO skills, or sales or training. So again, take your tablet and just jot down, think about the last job they did for you, and just jot down some of the different skills they showed. And then think about the results. What did they deliver to you? Maybe they created a white paper for you that really increased the number of leads you got, or they created a marketing campaign that really increased sales, or they're a blogger on your company blog and they really increase your visibility, or they're your IT person who always comes up with a software solution to your management problems, or maybe they're your HR person who implemented some new program that really improved employee morale. Again, what kind of results did they deliver for you and your company? So there you have it. Real simple. How, what, why. How do you know the person? How long have you known the person? What skills do they have? What do you like about them? And why are you recommending them? And here's just one final tip. Be sincere. If you're faking it, it's going to show. What I always recommend is, think about you're talking with a buddy, and let's say that buddy's looking for a graphic designer and you have a great graphic designer. How would you describe that person to them? What would you tell them about why you like this graphic designer? And just be sincere, and that'll come through. And again, this is Kathy Miller from Simply Stated Business, and I hope you found these tips simple, and I hope they help you in your next LinkedIn recommendation so they're pain-free. And if you have any other ideas that you would like to see some simple solutions for, I'd love to hear from you and would love to get your feedback. Thanks for listening.